All right, hello everyone. We are setting up for hole number 7 of the Earth Day tournament here in the Expert Division, and I don't really know what the wind is. I kind of have a couple of different methods of playing this hole. If you've ever seen my strategy guide for Tour 8, the way I play the shootout on this is about 3 different ways. The way I play it in Master is different than the way that I play it on the second tee box. And being as there's 2 different spots that I typically like to play it depending on where the wind is pointed, I do believe Guardian is the best club to bring in both cases. There's one spot where Sniper is definitely a better club, but since it puts no safety precaution on it, if I need to hit the other shot, I won't be able to. So in that regard, we are going to go with Guardian. There's going to be very little loss of precision from Guardian to Sniper anyway. So, I'm probably going to recommend that you bring Guardian to this hole, although you can get away with Sniper. And if you want to see, kind of the differences between the two methods, you can go to my if you're in a little bit of a rush, you can check out my Tour 8 shootouts and find this specific hole at Kakasho Bay and see the 2 different ways that I play it. Now, usually on a side wind to this way, I usually revert away from this landing zone, but I still may go for it. So this is the one spot that I usually go, and it's with 7 backspin. Here's the other place that I like to land it. I don't really like this landing zone quite as much, but I don't dislike it either. Here you're going to see me just kind of left spin it just a touch. I'm going to need to go about 6 or 7 rings here and just kind of, try to gently kind of get it over that last crest is kind of my goal here. It's too much. So I needed just a little bit more backspin. If you get it to gently go over that crest, and that's more about my landing zone. I usually play it pretty close to max club there. So, right around 6.5 rings is about spot on what I would have done for that wind. And as you can see, if you are going to go for that land zone that I just did, Sniper is definitely going to be your optimal choice for this target. But you also have to be, a little bit cautious when it's downwind, and especially, wind to the right like this, trying to get the ball to come back. And you see we're both missing to the right. Trying to keep it from missing right here is very challenging. Like I said, it's a little bit better if you bring it in slower from the fringe. So you might want to crank up the backspin a little more than you just saw both of us do there. And putting that, backspin up a little bit higher is going to make things come in a little bit slower. It'll tend to take the break more because it does like to break right to left. All you need to do is get it over the fringe and it'll make it to the hole. So that's kind of the ideal shot. And when it's downwind, you can feel free to pull back on the shot arrow a bit, and it's going to jump forward on the bounces a little bit more than you see on the ball guide. So keep that tip in mind, and hopefully you're able to give that one a good run. Like I said, if you are going to go for that shot with the spot that we just aimed for, Sniper's probably going to be your choice of club there. But also keep in mind there is an alternate way to play it where I was aiming up that other spot. I typically only do that when the wind's pointed the other direction because it makes it a super easy shot to where you don't even need to curl it or anything, not a lot of side spin. It just kind of naturally drifts down towards the hole on its own. And as you can see kind of with this shot, it's going to be best to kind of counter it to the left as you see both of us missing to the right. So with that huge side wind like that, it's going to be best if you could just try to counter it with some side spin. So good luck with that hole, and be on the lookout for hole number 8 coming up soon.